Nothing beats homemade baked goods. With this simple, easy recipe, it'll be the favorite at family gatherings. It is easy and doesn't require that many ingredients. The only complaint I ever received is why I didn't make more. Today, I will be showing you how to make a delicious, moist banana bread. The first step in this process is to gather the ingredients. The ingredients you need for this recipe are 3 ripe bananas, flour, sugar, vegetable oil, salt, 1 egg, baking powder, and baking soda. After you gather all the ingredients, you need to preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. The first step in the mixing process is to mash your bananas with this consistency. After you mash the bananas, you will want to add 6 tablespoons of vegetable oil and a half a cup of sugar. Mix that together, then add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1 egg, and a 4th teaspoon of salt. In a separate bowl, you can mix together 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and 1½ cups of flour. For this next step, I like to slowly add the dry ingredients into the banana mixture. I personally find it easier to mix this recipe up with a baking spatula rather than a whisk. After mixing all your ingredients, you can then pour it into a greased loaf pan. Then put it in the oven for 45 minutes. After 20 minutes of baking, I usually like to flip my pan around 180 degrees just so it cooks more evenly. In my personal experience, ovens cook differently. Some cook faster and some cook slower. So after about 35 minutes, I would recommend you check your bread every 5 minutes until it's fully cooked. A good way to tell if your bread is fully cooked is to stick a knife or toothpick in the middle, and if it comes out clean, it's done. You can then transfer the bread to a wire rack to cool completely. Once it's all cooled off, you can cut it up and enjoy. Now that I showed you this easy banana bread recipe, you can bring it to parties, give it to a friend, or keep it for yourself as a nice little treat. Regardless of who eats it, it'll be delicious no matter what. But be prepared, because people are definitely going to be asking you for this recipe. Thanks for listening.